Hello again, I'm David Spondike. I know people want to know who these two gentlemen are sitting beside me. And they also want to know why I haven't been more angry at the young man at the other side of the table for posting what he did on my Facebook page. Well, I'll tell you. This gentleman here is a friend of mine. He's been a friend of mine for nearly 10 years. He's been helping me renovate my house all summer, and that's why he was at my house that Sunday night. This gentleman on the other side of the table is my friend's son. You don't put your friend's son through what I've just been through in the past week. And now that they have been working with me to come through and try to tell this story, they're going to reveal who they are to you. So let me introduce one of my good friends.
Hello. Thank you, David. And I want to thank David for doing everything he could to try to protect my son from his identity being out there. Unfortunately, there are just too many human beings who know me who could care less whether he's in trouble or not. And people who could care less whether he's in trouble or not. And because of that, his name's going to come out. So my name is Timothy Heron. This is my son, Alexander. I want to point out, too, something that I found curious, is that we made clues. We dropped hints throughout these videos about David having me over and having his father was over. And none of you guys put that together. And I want to say to you, do you think there's something underlying there? We also made a video, and I think in the video, by the way, we made hundreds of videos. We just, only a few of them did we put in there. But in one of them, Alexander actually points out his mother uses the N-word, hates black people. For those of you who are understanding the dynamics of this and the genetics of it, his mother is black. And
she's midnight.
And his grandmother is too.
She's more of cinnamon.
They don't like black people. And so when Alexander came back to live with me when he was 18, just a year and a half ago, now I have to try to parent him in a way that he has not been parented for most of his life. And for that, you can thank your court system.
And Tim, I'd just like to close by saying this about Alexander. Despite who he has been raised to be, I know him to be an actually kind-hearted young man. I don't know if he knows how to express it well, but I do see it.
He's 19, and as a 19-year-old, and his vernacular isn't what ours is, he still thinks it's acceptable because other people talk to him. That's the way they talk to each other. I don't agree with it. I argue with him over it, and it's a work in progress. Hey, it took her 18 years to screw him up. It's going to take me longer than a year and a half to fix him. But I want to thank those of you who know me and him and personally who didn't reveal his identity. I'll even say two things about Rover's Morning Glory. I wound up accidentally being on there today. Rover, thank you. You had my name and you didn't give it up, so you're a better person than most people. And next, there's a young lady on your thing. I heard her screeching, "Why would you hang around a racist?" And if you are, then you're a racist. Well, if that's true, I wouldn't have any black friends or any white friends because most of them have some racial issues with one side or the other.
You wouldn't have diddled my mom.
Oh, that's a whole other story. But thank you
for listening to our story.